Hello, hello, and welcome. I am a beginner streamer, and I am going to be streaming some Palia today. I have a lot of random things to do, resources to gather, rocks to hit. I am not getting the lunar pack, so I'm trying my best to see if I can get some of those plushies, but I don't know if I'll be so lucky. But as I go, I'm also trying to work on getting some coal and see if I can contribute to the snowman, but I don't know. I'm finding it a little hard to get coal. So, let's see. Is my music on? I guess there's no music here. I don't know. Okay, I can hear it. I don't know. I I had my husband with me for the first time I streamed to be on tech support. So this time I'm kind of winging it. We'll see how this goes. Uh, I I'm good with technology, but not that good. Okay, so I have an understanding. Let's see how I am on ammo. Oh, okay, I think I need a little more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on hitting rocks again. That's kind of been my main focus in game, but I think that would be good. See if I can get some stuff and then, hit up the loot piles. My usual dailies, I think. Not sure how long I'll be on today. Um, it really just depends. I kind of decided randomly to stream, but we will see. Let's make some arrows. Stocked up, and what else? I think I needed probably some bug bombs. So I'll make some of those. Okay. Now, what else? I have such bad memory. So that is one thing about me. I constantly have to triple check what I need. And I use like the tracker websites because for the bigger things that like take many days of playing, sometimes months of playing, there's no way I'd be able to keep up with it. But uh, what was I gonna say? See, my memory is bad. But doing it this way, uh, I can't even talk right. I meant to say, the trackers help, but for stuff like this, I just kind of have to triple check because I can never remember. Okay, what else do I need? I'm good on ammo, I think. Okay, I need to kind of disperse my stuff and do anything I need to do at like plot. So, like check my garden and everything and whatnot, and then we'll go to Zeki's first because it's very important to get your daily coin, of course. Okay, I keep catching Streamlabs out the corner of my eye, and I'm like, who is this person? Why is this person moving? Nope, that's just me. Can you tell I'm new to this? I have streamed before, technically, with my husband. We had streamed, I don't even remember what it was. I think it's like Mario Kart or something a while back because I kind of was debating getting into it. And then I just didn't end up doing it. I was working at the time, so I think part of it was just, I don't know, getting nervous about that. And just having other stuff going on. But right now, I'm not currently working, so I don't have too much else going. Oh my god, I forgot to put my mic out. I hope you could hear me. Ridiculous, I tell you. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm new to this, and my friends in stream all promise me that I'm gonna screw up. I am going to make mistakes, things are gonna crash, I'm gonna have tech issues, and that it's all part of it. So that's what I tell myself, so I don't beat myself up. It's also hard because I can't tell if the volume are good. The volume is okay, but I'm gonna assume so. And we're gonna hope for the best. Let's see. Oh, my inventory is full. This always happens. I get full inventory when I'm gardening, and I'm lucky this time because I actually have some room in my chest, but normally I have to like delete a bunch of stuff. We'll see. Okay. Put my fruits and vegetables, my coal. I think so. I try to keep like 10 regular, 5-starred. That's kind of like my arbitrary number I've decided. So I like to make sure. Yeah, so I got those. Let's see how much gold we have. I normally have a lot, but then I randomly just run through my entire stock. And then when that happens, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to go get some. And it needs much weed. Napweed. Napweed do I have? Okay, so I can do that. Sell these. I'm gonna put this in my what is it called? Loom thing, my leather making device. Gonna do that. Um, okay. So let me get some crops. I like how I just had it searching for weed. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check for Jasper. And not the vampire. Ooh, I don't have any starred at that. Interesting. I must have needed it for something recently. Okay, so now let me get my crops all ready to go. I still can't believe I forgot to pull my mic out. I don't know, like, I'm curious how much. I mean, I think I picked it up, and it probably was just like worst audio, but we will see. So I know some people have like these very strict garden systems they use. I do not in Palia. Sometimes I'm more on top of that. But I found this game, the problem is that I like to cook. No, okay. It's not that I like to cook in game. It's that I often cook in game because I get the weeklies. Um, which if you're not getting those, they're great for earning those medals. And also now with the lunar path, I'm trying to really be on top of that stuff. But anyway, so with that and just like focus food and just different like quests, I try to like have as much of each ingredient as possible. So I end up um just trying to have a little bit of each thing. I know some people maximize for profits or maximize for certain things, but I tend to try to have a little bit of everything growing at one time. And then if say there's a bundle or something where I use all my carrots or anything like that, then I'll mix it up. And uh, like like for example, I do have kind of a setup that I leave on. So like where I have the ones that take 4 spots, and I kind of have them throughout. Um, but like for example, recently, see this bit, I just had a regular like individual plants because I needed a bunch of them for something. But the problem is when I do that, that I have to wait for everything to finish growing or lose my progress and pick them up. Because like I know you can do that, but then I don't know, it bothers me. I'm like, no, I wasted seed. I need to get all my money's worth. But in order to rearrange it, I have to wait for the splits to be done. And they don't always finish at the same time, which I know I could do the thing and like, people have it where it's all worked out on its timeline, but I just do not have the energy for that. If I'm being completely honest. I think that's also part of it is like Palia has kind of stuck with me because it's such a low effort game. while still like having a lot for me to do, a lot of options. Um, and I really appreciate that because I get overwhelmed, and uh, this game is really good for that. And I have really bad memory, which this game isn't the best for when you're doing quests. But I'm a big fan of walkthroughs. I have this motto with games that like, which it's totally valid for people that aren't like this. But I am not someone who gets into the whole, I want to play this game on the hardest level it can be, or in a game like Palia, like I'm trying to make things super complicated for myself or something like that. I most of the time prefer to just kind of chill. And I like to say that I like to play games to have fun, not to prove how big and bad I am, I guess is a good way to put it. So in this case, it felt too overwhelming for me to do more to kind of keep it more organized. So anyway, that was my tangent about that. I could talk for days. That's one of the reasons I am doing this. I've been told with how much I can talk, I should try streaming. And I'm like, hey, I'm too sick to do much else because half the time I'm hurting too much or I have too much brain fog to really be good at doing really more thinky. I guess I'll use that word things. But this works. I can do this. I can water my garden aimlessly. Oh, my water can's empty. Okay, let's do this. We're almost done. And then, oh, I good. I still have focus food, so I won't have to worry about that right now. Maybe after a bit I will, but I should be good for now. Oh, I gotta water all these. I I both love gardening in this game and hate it. I don't know. Like it's pretty easy to figure out, but I feel like it takes forever. It's so long. It's so interesting though, because like when I think about streaming, I would get so anxious and I kept putting off my first stream. But then I did my first stream, um, and it was so chill. You kind of slip into it where you don't even think about it. But I also wonder if it's because I already like to narrate in my head. I like to narrate everything I'm doing. Now I'm not usually speaking out loud all the time, but sometimes. So okay, let me spell this. Okay. Oh, also having some water. I am dehydrated. Uh, we're gonna sell this stuff, and then I need to pick an outfit for the day. I love dressing up. There are a ton of premium outfits I wish I had that I do not have yet. Um, but I do have some, and I love like kind of mixing and matching and getting new outfits from them for the different pieces. So I usually most days when I play, I like to pick a new outfit. So let's see what we're gonna do today. Um, what vibe do we want? Let's let's be let's be. You want to be a pretty butterfly? I know it's not a butterfly, but we want to do that. Or I could go back to my classic. This is the first. Well, this is the second premium outfit I got. The first one that I purchased on my own, like that I picked out. Sure. Let's go back to the classic. And yeah, I'll just do the regular outfit. Now, hair. hair, I have this one. I usually tend to do this one, the wig one, the wig one, and then this one. And I used to do, where is it? This one a lot, but I kind of mixed it up. I was like, we're changing things up. Okay, so let's do this now. What are my glasses today? Maybe one of my glasses. No, let's go no glasses today. Let's go simple. All right. So makeup. I immediately, as soon as these were available, I unlocked them. I've been saving up all my Dailies points, whatever they're called, the Taylor's ticket. Um, so I was super excited to finally have something to spend them on. Well, besides colors, which I do buy the colors, but um, you don't need all the shades because there's a lot of shades that are kind of repetitive. So as long as I have one of each color and maybe like, a lighter color, darker color, you don't really need all of them. Oh, this is fun. Do that. Maybe a darker purple? Ooh, I don't know if I like that. What do we think? That's fun. Hmm. Let's see. There's some if I could do that. Oh, this is iridescent. Oh, that's fun. What's up here? Oh, I like this. I think I like this. We're gonna try this one. Okay. Gloss. No, let's a little bit. Okay, now lipstick. I also like this new one they got, the romantic one. I think it's fun. I do also like this one, but I don't really use it. I tend to do the lips with lipstick at top. Um, okay, now a lip color. Let's see. What did I lose? Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I could go real artsy with it, but let's like this one. Let's see how this looks. I always have to remember which one I could actually see. Yeah. And my cheek. Yeah, I also unlocked all these, and I absolutely love that they finally added freckles because I love freckles. And I have freckles in real life, but they're not super, super pronounced, which I've always been like, that sucks. But I get to have freckles on my character now. Okay. So let's go get our Zeki coin, our loot pile, and start hitting rocks. Cause I really want those plushes, but it's just not gonna happen, I don't think. I don't think I'm that lucky. Maybe eventually I'll be able to get it later on, like trading, but I yeah. Okay, let's see. Let us oh god, I sound like Bedroof. Let us beat the crowd to Zeki and get our coin. What? What is this? Oh, well, sorry, person. It's gonna help them and just get some flow wood, but you know, yes, I didn't need it. I do need to eat though. In game. There we go, some focus. Okay. So one of the things I'm trying to figure out as I start streaming is I get currently so they have like the streamer settings and they have where you can have it off where it's normal, or you can have it with the chat on or with the chat off, and it blocks out people's usernames, which is cool. I get that. I don't really think I need it though, because I mean, people's usernames are all over with how many people stream Palia, and most of the streamers I've watched don't really use it. I kind of wish the chat option to where it won't show your chat messages was just a separate thing, because I I what was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm pulling up the loot pile. I just I want to be able to see the names, and I mean I also want to be able to see the messages, but it's because of the layout I chose with this overlay, since it has my entire screen. It doesn't block the messages, which is fine because for the most part, it doesn't really matter. But I do think about, like, I have friends on there, and like, what if they send something private? I don't know. So right now I have it where it's turned off. Now I do have a setup that I used last time, a scene that's with my husband playing too, so I have like his screen. And that works perfectly. It kind of does the whole thing where my image is exactly in front of the chat, so I'm able to see it on my screen, but the chat, like the viewers, won't be able to see it, which is nice. And I'll probably end up, I feel like, adjusting where that's the case for this one, because I need to be able to see my chat, right? Like, like when I play, I'm always using the chat, but right now I can't really see it. So anyway, that's just kind of something I need to figure out, how I want to do it, because I like this setup, and I like, well, right now I'm the chat's empty, but like with the chat with me, like I'd like that it would be on screen too. I don't know, it's just a cute setup. Oh yay, a present! Did I open that present earlier? I don't even know. Oh cool, a plush. Sweet. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying, but oh, see, that's the problem. Like, I want to call this out in chat, and you know, I don't exactly have messages. Okay. Will it still let me send messages? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Mm. We'll find out. Draven, hello, welcome. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. This is like only my second ever real stream. So I'm just playing some Palia today, and I really want a chance for those new plushes, but I am not spending money to get them. And yeah, so I've been hitting rocks trying to get those, and then also getting coal while I'm at it to contribute to the snowman. Hi, yes, welcome. I remember seeing you in Abora's chat sometimes, I think. Yeah. And the whole thing about when she had to remove somebody off her friends list, I think. Yeah. But hi, welcome. Hang out if you want. I'm just gonna be chilling for a bit. And yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get those plushes and more coal. But it's very
If you're not real, then how come I feel this way? Little
Yay!
babies,
Thank you
come
for
here.
the follow. I appreciate
Come here.
it.
Oh, little baby.
Thank you. Look at the snowman. We're making some progress. Slow progress, but we're making progress. Yay! Thank you so much. I'm still in the middle of like setting up everything. I mean, I have some things set up, but you know, but thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get more of like commands and stuff set up at some point. But we will see. See, this is also my problem with the mining. I tend to get distracted, and then I end up just, you know, hunting or getting distracted. That's why I made sure to put my title today as, because I know I'm going to end up hunting, I'm going to end up foraging, I get distracted. No wonder I'm never going to get my Kitsu plushes. Uh, but that's okay. It's about the journey and the friends we made along the way. I also always need clay, so for building. Oh yeah, the flow tree guy. I think yeah, because you were the one that did. I wasn't able to make it that day, but y'all had like 70 something. I don't remember how many flow trees it was. I've never gone to a flow tree party, but I need to grow a bunch on my extra plant plot. But you know, I log into Palia and then I immediately forget what I was gonna do. 75. That's a lot. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's a lot of fluid. Oh, there we go. There's some silver. Please, 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 please give me something good. No, nothing good. Let's see. That is... Okay. See, like, I can't see chat. I have no idea what that person said. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, replant the flow trees. My problem is that I get just enough flow seeds for the projects I want to do, so I'm always running out. Like I try to collect every single day I play, but how did I not know there's tiles right here? What? Have I never seen this before? Or is it just because it's covered in snow it looks weird? It has to be just because it's covered in snow, right? Okay, I felt a little crazy, but it's fine. Oh yeah, her song, which I loved, by the way. I remember waiting to ask her. I was like, "What? Who did this song? I love it." But yeah, it's very cute. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. I have a little song for my starting up stream, that my husband made me. It's just a little instrumental, but it's cute. I like it. I need to add that to my about actually. I keep forgetting. It's fine. Watch, I can't aim again. This is why I need to not be hunting. I need to be hitting the rocks. That is what I need to do. Okay, I'll get these and then I think I'll loop back to my plot and then head to Bahari. And then I can get the loot pile there and get some iron and stuff while I'm out there. And hopefully some coal. But again, I do not have high hopes for the coal. I feel like I've had such a low rate of getting them. But I know that like everybody's pretty much saying that, so it's fine. I feel bad because like I get to play a decent amount most of the time, except when I'm not feeling too well, and I'm struggling to get them, so I think about people who don't have a ton of time to play. I'm like, well, I don't think they're getting much coal. Yes. Yeah, I do donate my animals. I'm able to donate them. Now if I remember to check them. That's the real question. But yeah, I just donated a few yesterday. I think it was. Oh no, where did that go? Oh, lost them. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs bugs? Oh, interesting. I haven't tried today. Um, but let me see. I'm curious. I have to go back to my plot anyway. But I think it was yesterday I tried and I was able to, but I haven't checked them today. Yeah, I I hate dealing with submitting tickets for games. I had to do that whenever that big debacle happened, where everyone was getting a I forgot which drop it was. For one of the drops, we were all getting the wrong thing, and had to submit it. And oh, let me go to my animals. That's what I was gonna do. Let's see. Curious. I don't know if I have any that are ready to be donated, but I could check. Oh, hello, Shapeless. Welcome. Welcome. You can't donate them if you just bought them. It says was away X amount of hours and you can donate when that isn't. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. You have to have them for a little bit. And then when the new, is it new in town? I think whatever it's called. Oh, dang. That is frustrating. Let me see. Do I have any venerated right now? Carol Burnett. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it lets me donate. I'm not sure. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. See, while I'm here, I probably should uh, do this, but I'm not going to. Let's see. I have that problem if I sort them out as venerated, but if I find them without sorting it, it can be done. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever had that issue, but but ranching, I tend to have more along the lines of like if you sort them into the different pins, they don't stay there, things like that, or like visual glitches. But I also I didn't give up on ranch. I think as quickly as a lot of people did, I kind of stuck with it. Um, and then now I'm having my time where I'm like, I keep forgetting to check them and I'm getting frustrated with them. Let me open all these Daintree bags, which I don't even use half of them. Yeah, send a ticket. Yeah, yeah. That is crazy. I mean, it's not because it's Palia. I feel like we're used to random things just not working. But, you know. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I have enough coal now to make, um, what is it called? A snowman. I I don't know. I feel like it takes me several tries of going out to have enough. I need level 50 for accomplishment. So when I've reached 50, I'm so done with cooking. My ranching's at 53 and it's my lowest one. And I got to like in the 30s or 40s in the big rush at the beginning when I was playing a bunch. And then now I try to check most days, but I don't think I do very well at that. Oh, let me solve this. I'm saving all my coins, and I'm so proud of myself. I have 41 of them, and I'm saving up to. I would like to have at least 100, so I can like open them all at once. But we will see. 38 ranching. Yeah, that's still honestly like a lot of people. I feel like most people I hear are still fairly low because of how ranching turned out. But that's pretty good. That's not too far. Let's see. Gold. Is my storage? No, my storage is full. This is the problem. It there's never enough storage. Okay, we'll do that. And I'll put my coin and time to go get the Bahari loot pile and hit some more rocks. And try my best to get some coal. Maybe. Maybe a snowman. Probably not a cute plush, but I will try. Um, and probably, knowing me, end up shooting some things, hitting some trees. I'm so bad at staying focused. Oh gosh. How are y'all doing with the has anyone like that we know found the plush? Did any of y'all find the plush yet? I don't know who's trying, because I know a lot of people it's so rare that they're just not even bothering. But I know shapeless is usually good plush luck. Oh yeah, gold. I just want to keep plush, but I just don't think it'll happen. Okay, B3. Why does it? I hate when it switches to community. I don't even have a community. It's just literally me alone because I made it and then I never got around to adding anybody to it. But I always accidentally send messages to it. And I'm like, here, everybody, aka nobody. Let me tell you where this gold is. Now I could do an ore compass, and I probably should, but I do have some left. I've gotten them all. Last one was yesterday, I think, or the day before. I'm a bit confused, but I did nothing but mine all days of that. Nice. Okay. See, I figured if anyone had, it would be you. I've been mining a lot when I'm on, but I've also I didn't get to play as much this week as I usually do, so I think that's impacting my chances. And also, like I said, I tend to get distracted, so I go mine, and then next thing you know, I'm like, let me chase this deer. See, there's a deer. I'm not gonna chase it though. I'm gonna be good. The plushes are so cute. Is that I am blind. I can't tell. But yeah, they're so cute. I just I don't know. I feel like if I can't even get the coal, I'm not gonna have much luck with the plushes. But we'll see. More rocks. Okay, then I need to mark where the loot pile is, so I can head that way. It's fun to keep track of the amount of ore you get while you're at. See, I always want to do that and then I forget. I always go, okay, I'm going after this thing now, like hardcore. Let me see how much it takes for me to get it. And then it just leaves my brain. Okay, so we're in sheet 8. That's where the loot pile is. Sweet. I'm never going mining again anyway. I don't blame you. Well, so what frustrates me about mining is it is one of my lowest skills, but I feel like I do it the most, or one of the most things. One of the things I do the most. So it just makes me mad because I'm like, why is it only 58? My hunting's like 150 or about to be 150. But I do understand. I love to hunt, but my gosh, yeah, little XP to gather. Yeah, I just feel like it should be higher than it is. No, don't hunt. Go for the rocks. Gotta correct myself. Um, but yeah, like I feel like either the XP should be higher or I'm just delusional about how much I'm mining. But the plush only drops from non-regular stones, so if you want to save some time, cut out the regular rocks. Yeah, that's true. It depends on, sometimes I go out and I'll hit them because in the hopes that if I'm gonna like stay there a while, that it'll spawn, you know, something that I actually need. But sometimes I'm lazy and then I just skip them. And I'm like, yeah, that's too much work. I also have the problem, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but some of the just stone ones, if you look at them, they kind of look like they have iron because they have kind of like that piece sticking out and it's looks dark. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I don't have very good vision. Um, so it could definitely be a me thing. But then I get to it and I start hitting it. And I'm like, oh wait, that is not iron. That is just stone. Yeah, there is something. It is too dark. I need to brighten my screen. Yeah, I see a lot of players do them all to get more spawns. I see that, but I just did ore stones and always found more spawns through them either way. Yeah, that's true. That's why also like a lot of times I'm like, eh. Especially if I see like there are a bunch of other people playing in that area and they're gonna just come get them anyway. It seems like a waste of my time, but yeah, it just depends. I also tend to blank out, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just running around, hitting everything, and I'm like, oh, wasn't I supposed to be doing something a little more specific? The lighting just changed. I'm like, did it get brighter outside or darker? Okay. So I need to get that loot pile, but I'm gonna try to go this way so I can maybe get some more rocks. Because I always end up accidentally on the beach. Well, I used to always end up on the beach on purpose because I was going for the pebbles, and but ever since I completed my pebbles, I don't do that as much. So I'm trying to go this way so I can hit up all the rocks, but I find myself on the beach half the time, and I'm like, why are there no rocks? Oh wait, because none spawn here. How long have you played? So I first downloaded it like originally, honestly, I don't really remember. It was way back in the beginning, so like before it came to Switch. Um, and I downloaded it and I sent it to all my friends and was like, guys, look how exciting this is. It's free and it's cozy, but it's also an MMO. And so I did that, but the game was like really, really slow and hard to play at that point. That was if like whenever you couldn't run it on so many different computers and stuff. And it kept crashing for everyone. So I played for a little bit and then I ended up stopping. And then I came back to it again after it came on Switch for just a tiny bit. And then I stopped again. And then this year, it was either or between, it was May or June. My friend was like, have you heard of this game called Palia? And I'm like, funny enough, yes, I have. I sent it to everyone and begged them to play. Um, and so she was like, well, I just started playing and I'm super into it. And so I started playing again, and it's been so much fun ever since then. And so probably like end of May or June, and I've been binge playing since. um, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea when that was, but it was 13th of May is when I started, and that's the day Elderwood was released. Yeah, I started playing again, I want to say right after that because I think it was released. I know it was out when I came back this time, and I did the whole like avoiding Elderwood thing until I got through most of the main quest. And yeah, everybody was in Elderwood. So it was kind of nice though, because when I started out, I didn't have to really like get stressed out about too many people at once because everybody was in Elderwood. So yeah, but this game has been a lifeline for me this year. I don't know. It's been my jam. Great, a whole one potato. One potato for the loot pile. You've done a lot of grinding, so it's been nice. Yes, thank you. I know you've probably seen me mention before. That is the one perk of chronic illness, I guess to say, is that I've spent a lot of time in Palia. Yeah, the loot piles make me mad. I used to check them very like every time I would get on very religiously just because um the recipes and stuff that you would get only from them. But uh since I'm pretty sure I have all the recipes. I'm assuming it's been like months since I've gotten one. It's gotten annoying because I'm like, great, I have one potato. Thanks. It's a potato. It's not as exciting. But I've been trying to make sure I check them every day right now because of the presents. A lot of times I'll get a present from it. But no, today I got a whole potato. A whole singular potato. Love that for me. Okay, so now maybe I'll do my ore compass now. Um, oh, a present. Let's see what I got. A bench and coal. Okay, so let's do an ore compass and see what I can get. And of course, I have to do the customary complaint. I'm so annoying that it marks the giant rock formation. That's also why sometimes I'll hit them is if I'm doing an ore compass, I'll hit the big just stone rocks just so I get very confused very easily. So that would make me turn around. And I don't work like most others. I have a lot of spare time to do that. Chronic illness here, I'll say. Yes, exactly. And it's like it's one of those things that like people like I joke about it because you gotta joke about these things or it's just miserable, so which I'm sure you get. So you kind of like learn to make the best of things best you can and like, you know, just joke about it in some ways. So like people I say, like, well, at least I have more Palia time, but then there are the people like, wow, it must be nice to have so much game time. I'm like, yeah, I would also like to have a fully functioning body, but that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna settle for lots of Palia time. But that's a huge part of why I was like, well, I might as well dabble in shooting because it's something I was interested in trying for years now. And I'm kind of stuck right now at home, and I don't know when I won't be, if I ever won't be. Unfortunately, thus is life. So I'm just doing my best to like make the best of it. But yeah, Paleo's been a huge lifeline for me. And then like the community, I've just met so many cool people. And yeah, and I also had some personal stuff going on during this period where I kind of like I don't know, it was nice to find a community to hang out with and people that were so nice. Um, Jeff, I I need I need a blush. I get so impatient. Yeah, I really hope streaming works out. If it's something you would want to do, is something you could go to. Yes, exactly. Because it's very easy to get sort of like what's the word? Like I don't know, like you kind of just go from day to day. At least that's how it is for me. Like I feel like sometimes the days seep into each other and I hate that feeling. And so I'm hoping that like having something like a project, you know, yeah, it's very repetitive and depressing. Exactly. So it's nice to kind of have something to mix it up. And because Palia is the way it is, it's been an outlet for me because I don't have to if I don't want to think like today is not the best health day for me. It's not the worst, which is why I'm able to be here, but like it's not the best. My brain is not fully where I would like it to be. But that's okay because today I can hit rock. And that's okay. I don't need brain cells for that. Um I would probably stream if I wasn't. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I I started before, like years ago. But my anxiety was just way too bad, and my anxiety's still really bad. But I think really like meeting y'all and like hanging out with like Aurora's community as well as some of the other, seeing some of the other paleo streamers and the community and how kind of cultivated like good vibes. I don't know. I was like, okay, this is a good place for me. This is a good way for me to try, especially with paleo because there's sucky people in every community, but I do think there's a disproportionate amount of like, you know, like kindness and just not as much toxicity, at least in game, as a lot of other games I played. See, I just hit that rock. I didn't even think about it. Okay. They have some more over here. Please give me a gold. See, okay, this is a good example. I thought that was iron. That's not. That's just rock. I would say I need to get my vision checked, but joke's on me. I just did. And I got new glasses and everything, so now my vision is as good as it'll ever be for now. I streamed Fortnite for like a month in 2018, I think, and it was so bad. Like the people that came into the stream were so mean, and I wouldn't do that to myself again. Yeah, okay, see, and that was I get like it's different because like for me, I'm not so much worried about like English or accent or anything like that. But I that's part of my problem is like I don't when I play online games, I don't ever speak to people like on voice chat or anything. I don't do lobbies like that. I tend to stay away from games like that. And then MMOs and stuff, I tend to mostly play with either people I already know or I kind of stick to myself. Palia has been like a big exception for me because of the community and like I gained confidence really quickly. So I definitely get that because like for example, I love Halo. It's one of my favorite franchises and me and my husband are currently doing another playthrough. We tend to do a playthrough the games probably at least once a year. Um, so we're on Halo 3, something like that. And I thought about like potentially streaming with him. And part of the reason why I haven't yet is because it's not the same player base as like Palia. And it has more of that. Oh, it was the bot. It must have been the bot. I'm still like trying to set it all up. So don't delete her. Don't delete the message. Oh, I should abort to caffeinate. I like that it writes out the message. Okay. Well, that's something I know to look into. I, okay. I'll have to look into that. Um, that's funny. The first stream that I did, where I actually played and I wasn't just like checking the audio and stuff. Um, like right off the bat, the auto mod caught somebody asking about like it was some type of scam. Oh, yeah, I'm just too fast and too emote. Ooh, mining level 59. Oh yeah. Too fast and too emote trigger happy for this auto mod. No, I get that. I always watch myself on Twitch because I'm so used to like messaging my friends and we kind of have this general understanding that most of my friends are ADHD or some variation thereof, or we have a lot of my friends also have chronic illness, so we all deal with the brain fog and bad memory. So we kind of have this general understanding that we spam each other when we think of things we want to say or whatever. And like we're okay with it because we usually on our end either have like focus settings or we keep it muted. We do something like that. And so Twitch, I forget and I'm like, okay, you can't spam this. This isn't a group chat. I also like to use emojis a lot. But Twitches does bother me because it has like you have to pick what you want your emote to be. And so like the default like the spammies are right. Yeah, well it's like I just get anxious. I'm an overthinker and obsessor. So I tend to overthink things and I get like headache. It's just me and my brain. Um, but that's why like it takes a lot for you to start feeling comfortable around a new community, and that's why I've been like excited that I actually was able to do that. Okay, let's go. Yay, full door. Giant rock. Let me get this so that the rock disappears. Okay, cool. What is I feel like I just keep walking back and forth and the rocks keep appearing right here. Well, like, because that is what I'm doing. Oh, another giant regular rock. Great. Well, like, I could do it without the ore compass, and a lot of times I do, but I think it helps because I forget what I'm doing, and if I have the ore compass, I remember, oh, I need to go mine. That's what I'm doing. You know, I totally understand, but since having all these wonderful people around me and streams that have me chat triggered and they still love me. Yes, let's see, that's what's good about finding like community slash like just friends that you can vibe with and that kind of oh no, I hate when that happens. They kind of like they just get you and if they don't get it, they accept it, you know, type thing. It's always much easier to feel like comfortable and everything. I'm unfortunately not one of those people that is like opposites attract with like my relationships because I am drawn to people that I just have a ton in common with and I'm like, you get me. Just like when I'm being chaotic and all over the place in spamming emotes or just chaotic, I like when I'm around people that are like, oh, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's just you being chaotic. Oh look, a beetroot. That's nice. Also, I rarely have Palia's music on, so it's so funny to me right now to hear it. I'm like, this is what it sounds like. Also, that almost made me want to start singing K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, if you use a emote that I'm not used to you using, I go into a downward spiral. Oh, no. Oh no. I see it's like that's another thing with Twitch is so I'm so used to talking on Discord more and on Discord, I have my go-to emojis. Like, I have the specific heart that I use and like different things. And so on here, I'm like, wait, how do I show people it's me showing my love if I don't have my go-to emojis? Oh, yeah, no, I get that. Oh, if you suddenly stop using emotes when you normally use them, that is that sends me off the deep end, which I'm trying to be better about it, but it freaks me out and I'm like, okay, you hate me. I get it. Uh, what? What is happening? Okay, I don't how do I'm about to time out tonight. How do I stop spamming cat? That is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that because I wish the husband was here for tech support because that is annoying. Annoying, that's all. You're not starting to bug me, just for the record. That is Nightbot's language. Oh, that's annoying. Where? I guess it's in my settings. Chat moderation. Um, excess caps. Okay, I disabled that. I didn't know that was even on. Excess emotes. No, I like emotes. Uh, okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. That is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Okay, what is it? How do I my bot is hate shameless. Oh, I see. Like timed out. How do I untime out somebody? Let me. Lord, I I said I wanted to try streaming. This is the time for me to try to learn how to unmute somebody. Let me try going here. I turned it off though, where it should hopefully not spam the all caps thing. Um, how do I fix that? I'm sorry. Let's let's oh now I can hear myself. That's lovely. Uh okay, so community activity moderation. Let's see. How do I'm gonna have to figure out how to because it doesn't show shapeless in the chat. Like it won't let me hmm, safety. Um, I can't figure it out. Okay, so let me try this. Time out. Okay, I figured it. That took forever, but I figured it out. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. I'm so sorry. Um, okay, so hopefully that fixed it. But now it's like, okay, there we go. I got my viewers back. That was weird. Okay. Well, now I know and I can see. So thank you, Shapeless. Shout out for being my accidental guinea pig so that I know where how to adjust those moderation settings. So I turned off the limiting caps and then I turned off the limiting emote. So I don't know if it's gonna count for the stream. I have no clue. Hello, hello to anyone just joining. I am a new streamer, so bear with me. I'm just mining and doing other random squirreling in Palia. So welcome, hang out for a while. Hi, welcome back, Shapeless. I am so sorry, but like I said, I adjusted the moderation settings now, so hopefully that won't do that anymore. And if it does it for other weird reasons, at least I'll know um to adjust it. And I also I figured out how to untime out people, so that's good. So that is something, at least. I'm just not used to using Twitch, really. Especially from this side of things. Also, see, I got distracted again. I need, I need to put on my goggles. Okay, I am going to pause really quick so I can run to the restroom, and then I will be back. And I'll do a core compass, or compass, I think. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being patient. Okay, let's see. But I'm a bit afraid to send messages. I know this is only auto mod, but I don't want to stress you out. So I really hope it's not going to happen again. But if it does, don't worry. I know that's because I send fast and too much. Thank you for being understanding. I did, like I said, I adjusted the settings because this is good for me to know. So thank you for testing it out because I'm able to kind of adjust things because I had no idea. Like I haven't worked with bots on Twitch or moderation or anything. So trial and error. Um, Hi, Arlena. Welcome. Welcome. I am just running around trying to get some coal, potentially some plushes. I don't have high hopes, but you know, we're out here. We're trying. Let me do a four compass now. But yeah, welcome. Feel free to lurk if you want. I'm just chilling, doing whatever makes my heart happy, and when I'm supposed to be mining. Let's see. Okay. Where? There's what right here. I always get confused around this area in Bahari. I don't know why, it just trips me up. Like, I think it's because there's all these, like, I forgot the word. What do they call it? Not mountains. Like, built up areas. And so I know you can look on the map, but I think that the rock's on the other side or it's on top of them and then I can't get. You would think I don't have over 1,000 hours in this game. How is everyone today, though? How is everyone's Thursday going? mine started, I don't know, blah, but doing my best to turn it around. Paleo time, and then we're making some desserts later for Christmas gifts. So, look, I was just running out to nowhere. I'm silly goose. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Oh gosh. Okay, let's I'll just check the line since I came down here. My day has been something. Something like negative something. Sounds like it. Yeah, glad you have kids. Yeah, me too. It's good. I'm just pre-exhausted because it's a lot of standing up and moving, and I'm not good at those. My body doesn't like doing those things, but it's okay. It'll be fun. Oh, girl, kinda-ish. Oh, no. Well, I hope things get better if the negative things, or if it's chaotic, that it calms down. My cat just jumped up and scared me. I woke up early, played, had a meeting, a nap, felt weird. I'm still a little sick. Now I have a German class and I have to go. What a mess. Oh no. Well, good luck with your class. And I hope you feel better soon. And the day becomes less messy. Oof. Those days are always just. Oof. Thank you, dear. I'll come back later. Okay. Well, like I said, good luck with your class. And I will either see you later, or if not, I'll see you soon, probably. Cute. I always love looking at the little emotes everyone has. I can't wait till I set mine up. Where are these rocks? Okay. Now, what's funny is I complain about mining, but one of my favorite noises in this game is I love the mining sound effects. Like, I get into them. I'm like, they're so, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I mean, other people are like that, but I like these little sounds. They make my brain happy. Let's see. Okay, I need to. Let's look at the map. The side of the map always frustrates me. Okay, uh, let me go over here and see if I can get up there to get those blocks. Okay, so that's just regular stone. I'm gonna ignore that. There. See, look at all those choppers. They're so tempting to just hunt. Which I find so funny because I love hunting in this game, but I am not much because so I live in Louisiana, which in the United States, which is a it's an area where people hunt a lot. It's very normal here, and but it's never. I'm very. I can't. I don't want anything to do with it. And it's like I have like a ban on animal movies, for example. Like I don't watch animal movies because I just cry too much. I get too upset. Oh yay, a big one. Um, so I find it funny that I like hunting so much in this game because that you would never. I would have never thought I would say that. But yeah, it's actually funny because it's one of the things I love most about this game is that when you hunt, instead of it being realistic, you get like the little bag pops out. I talk about that all the time, but it just makes me so happy. Because it's like, no, you didn't hurt the animal. It just magically turned into a deer. Well, sorry, a surnuk. But I just call them deer for the most part. Okay. There's some over here. Ooh, a gold. Let's see. Hello, friends. Oh, I am just not having good luck so far. I think I've gotten. Let's see. I started playing a little bit after I started streaming, and I think I got 2 presents so far. I mean, I will give myself not credit, but I will say, like, to be fair, I've paused multiple times and gotten distracted by other activities. Ooh, 109 bug catching. Sweet. Sweet. 109. That is cool. Okay. My goal, well, so I'm doing like an 100% completionist type vibe thing. Whatever. I can't speak. So I have most of my regular accomplishments. Like I need to get my finish getting the money one. I still need some makeshift furniture. Anyway, there's only a few things I have left on here. And then I need to get all the new pods. And then I need to there's still a few plushes I'm missing as well. So I have those things, but besides that, I don't have a ton of accomplishments left to go get achievements. So I'm kind of making my own achievements for myself, and so I'm trying to get all my skills to 100 or above 100. And I think that would make me really happy. And then I'll probably be like, okay, now I need to get all my skills to 200. That's all for me. But I have a feeling I'll probably get like 200 in hunting before I get 100 in all of them. Because my hunting, I can't help it. I can't help it. I just have to hunt. Ooh, a sapphire. I don't need a sapphire though. Why do I get a sapphire when I don't need a sapphire? Where is that? Oh, I'm not crossing over. I hate it in there. I hate it. Like if there's a grove and it's in there, I just won't go. I'm not about it. So I think I'll cross over to the other side. Yeah. Oh, is that a bunny rabbit? Oh, that's that thing. That was a rabbit. I got excited. Okay, so I'm going to hop over here. Hi, Chaos. Welcome. Welcome. I am continuing my search for coal and plushies. I'm not having much luck, but that's okay. It's fun. That's what matters. How are you today? I'm not going in there. You can't make me. Not that anyone's trying to make me, but me to myself. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I felt bad. My mod attacked Shapeless earlier. It did not. The auto mod, just FYI, just not an actual person was not attacking. That would be bad. It was like, no, shush. But it was funny to me because I never noticed like the bot. It says like, stop bugging me, and I was like, wait, don't say that to people. That is rude. I keep forgetting and hitting the big drop. I just get in the zone. No, I'm not gonna hit it. Must have strength to not hit the lot. Haha, I'm used to Twitch being a pain in the butt with me. Yeah. What? I don't know what just happened. I feel like my game just glitched out a second. I was flying. Yeah, I was like looking at the moderation stuff and we tried our best. Like we just kind of guesstimated because I wanted some protection going just because of like what we were talking about earlier about, just in case anybody decides to come be an ass for no reason. Um, but at the same time, I don't want to like keep people who are just trying to chill from watching or talking. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's a big drop. There's not as much gold today. I have noticed that recently, especially since the update, I've noticed a lot of gold, but I don't know if it's kind of like, when someone mentions a song and then suddenly you hear it everywhere you go type thing, or if they really did up it for a bit. I saw somebody talking about it, but I don't know if it was like confirmed that they upped it or that someone was just guessing. Oh, there's a gold. But I was specifically finding a lot of like the really big gold nodes. Nodes, that's the right word. And those I usually don't find as often. We found a lot of gold last night. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much recently. Which is good because I need all the increased chances I can get. I let's see. Okay. So there's one up here that I can go for. Oh, that's just rock. I'll just hit it so it goes away. The other day, when I was like my husband was playing for the first time and he was following me around and was it him? Or was I playing with somebody else? I don't remember. I just kept getting turned around and going to the same rocks over and over because I would pass them up and go, this is the one I need. And then I'd immediately forget and go, oh, a rock. But that's the ADHD brain for you. I also found a plushie. Oh my god. What? That is awesome, Chaos. Which one? I'm so jealous. I want one so badly. Okay, I want all of them, but if I could just get one, I could handle that, Oh.
If you're not real, then how come I feel this way?
Thank
Little
you.
babies, come here.
Thank you for the follow.
Come here. Oh, little baby.
Feel free to hang out. If you want, you're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. But yeah, thank you for following. Oh, the obsidian kitsu. Oh, I am so jealous, Chaos. Oh my gosh. That's so good. I want a plush so badly. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up until I eventually give up. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sloth. I'm so glad you appreciate it because I am so okay, so I'm a huge Bob's Burgers fan. It's kind of one of my hyperfixation shows, like comfort shows. I tend to watch it a lot at night. And so I know especially like the first 13, 14 seasons, especially, I know them all by heart. And so whenever I was trying to think of sounds, that kept playing in my head. I was like, we have to do that. My little babies. Anyway, that just made me so happy. So good. Okay, let me send this back. My one potato that the loot pile gave me. Oh, not the rocks. I try to be so strategic when I send stuff back. Oh, the bench. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get some coal from this gift. Yay! Coal. One coal. Oh my god, save. It's the best. Yes! Oh, I love that. Bob's is such a good show. Have you watched The Great North by any chance? Which it's over now. They canceled it. And I'm super sad about it. But it was the only show I've ever found that compares to Bob's in like vibes, comedy type stuff. But if you haven't, I do recommend that one. It's quickly become one of my other big comfort shows. My orc compass went out. Dang, I don't pay attention. Let me do another. Why not? Let's be whimsical here. Oh, they were doing flips. That was wild. I have not. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I do. So it's the Great North, and it's from the same people as Bob's. In fact, they have a lot of crossover between actors. Like a lot of the Great North main cast are people you will recognize their voices because they've been on Bob's as a bunch of different side characters. Um, it's that same kind of like it's an adult animated animation, but it has still like it's funny. It's not trying to be super um PG, but it's also like I don't know. It's just a different vibe. I could ramble about this show forever, but yeah, definitely recommend trying. And now I have the quotes from The Great North and Bob's Burgers playing in my head. I always like describe my to my husband because does not have his brain does not work like mine. I always explain to him it's like I have multiple tracks in my brain at once playing different things. And at least four of them are dedicated to Bob's Burgers in the Great North right now. BRB. Okay, bye, Chaos. Temporarily. Okay, let's see what I got. Ooh, 1,000. That is too. What is 1,000? That's too far away. Oh, there's one up here. Well, what is up here? Yay. Is it iron? Or am I doing the thing where I can't see again? Nope, that's iron. Love that. I'm assuming that show is on Hulu too. Yeah, it is. Yep. Sure is, which is good, because then I could easily just go between them. Okay, 130. Let's go to this one. I'm like, so what does the M stand for? Is it supposed to be meters or mile? I never know what to say. I'm just like it 3M 2 I know what I'm watching later. Yay! Oh, that makes me so happy. Because I've been begging so many people to watch it. And especially, and I have one friend who's a huge Bob's fan. So I got her to watch a couple episodes of The Great North, and she did love it. But I need more people. Spam detected. Sorry, y'all. I am brand new to streaming, like I think I mentioned, but yeah. I'm like trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, it deleted something. Did it actually catch something it was supposed to catch, or did it just time out somebody for like being too happy? But I think it was probably like a spam thing. I don't know. We'll see. It was like my last stream. Um, somebody was I don't even know what they were doing. They were trying to. It was one of those like scam things to get you to buy something or whatever. Oh no. I always do that. I feel so dumb when I like get all the way to the top and then I just have to watch myself fall. Yes. Okay. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say that out loud. Cerebot, but I do have that one. I saw that's the one that just banned the whatever. But that's good to know. I've seen a lot of people recommend And I had a good bit of anxiety about, just being protected best I can, especially because I knew a lot of the times when I stream, it'll probably be during the day, since that's when I'm at my most functioning. And I'm home during the day, so it's kind of like a really good time to do it. And my husband is my tech support for a lot of things, so it's it's good to have all the help I can get. Also, I do ramble, and I feel like a lot of times my words end up gibberish salad nonsense. So apologies in advance, but it just happens. I have to go, but it was fun hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of the stream and the rest of the day also. Bye. Bye, Shadeless. Thanks for joining. It was great to chat with you a bit, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, something like that. Okay, where are these? Are they up there? No, they're on the other side. I do the same, so you're fine. Good. Yeah, I was telling Shapeless earlier about, part of why I finally bit the bullet and decided to try and really actually try the streaming thing was because I actually finally found some streamers. Oh, or speak of the devil, um, who are like that. Like they're really all over the place and chatty and sidetracked. And I'm like, that's how I am. So that makes me feel like I will find my people out there. But hello, Abora, welcome in. I am trying to get some coal and some plushies. No luck so far with plushies, but I did get a little bit of coal at least. I get sidetracked really easy. Yeah, me too. I see, like I just did it. I I trail off. I forget what I was saying or what I was doing. I sometimes I'm like saying something and then halfway through I basically just lose complete track of what was going on. I have ADHD, so like I know that's a huge part of it for me. But then I also have really bad brain fog, so it's really fun when they kind of work together and they make it where I just can't remember anything. So excited to see you. We hope stream is going so great. It is. It is. It's been wonderful. Um, been talking to some lovely friends here. Shapeless joined earlier. Chaos is here too. Erwina, some fun people. Draven, you see that? Low tree icon. See, I need them to stop flagging these giant rocks because if the rock can't give me a chance to plushie, I don't want it. Well, I mean, I want it sometimes, but not right now. Not when I'm trying to use my word compass. But at the same time, like, I know that if I don't use it, I will absolutely just... Where's that rock? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, if I don't use the compass, then I'll just kind of forget what I'm doing and start hunting. Look, another one. I just think that's rude. I'm almost gonna sue. Let's see, how's the inventory looking? Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I can finish out this compass. Where are all the rocks? Oh, is that somebody? Yes. Yes, it is. I also need to have better vision for this game because I wonder if I could really brighten it. I don't know why I'm trying to do this right now. No, I can't. Oh, wait. I'll mess with that later. I just feel like I can't see. But then again, it's probably because I have a window right to here. Oh, my hand's not in the stream. Right over here. And so my glasses are anti-glare, so that helps, but it does kind of make like the screen look darker, I find. Oh, got some more coal. Give me something good, mister. No. Okay. Maybe if I just pretend like this is Mardi Gras. And I just like, throw me something, Palia gods. Please. And then they can throw me a beautiful Kitsu flesh. That would make me so happy. Another big stone. Of course, of course. I don't need to hit this one. What am I doing? You know what? Actually, that would be kind of cool. And I know there's not as big of a call for this because not everyone is as into Mardi Gras and stuff, but I could kind of see like a cool bundle for like Mardi Gras season and see it like being like we get like some type of necklace that looks like beads. I feel like that would be kind of cool. But I'm probably a little bit biased. But like I could see like we mine and like you know how we got the candy corn? What if we got like little beads and we had to like make them into a necklace or something? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Thinking out loud, one could say, if I was Ed Sheeran. Okay. Let's see, there's another rock over here. Well, please give me something good. I feel like some things I'm super lucky with and some things I'm not. I do not seem to be very lucky with these flushes. But for some things, like I remember like the moths, I caught the moths way before I even had the quest where I needed it. And I was like mind blown. But then I think I accidentally cooked it. So I had to actually request it again. But the same thing with the unicorn fish. I had already caught it for what's it called? When I was trying to go for my achievements, I was trying to get all of the starfish and whatnot. I caught extra, so I had that for the bundles. And I was so happy. I was like, I do not feel like going trying to fish for this one fish right now. Where is this rock? Is it up here? And it's just stone. I need to start like gambling with myself. Is it gonna be just stone or is it going to be something actually useful? TBD. Oh, there's some iron. I hate the way I say iron. I always like overthink it and then end up saying iron. But okay, we have one over here. Where? Oh. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Oh my gosh. If I get one more big just rock, I don't know, just rock holder thing. Almost gonna say it. Okay, there's one over here. And then I will probably have to go back soon and got my inventory. Which is good. I can check like my garden while in there. I have been absolutely abandoning everything to just go run around in Bahari lately. Well, I say that, but it's been like weeks of this, even before the update. It's kind of what I've been in the mood for. It's just, I get on and I want to run around and just not think. And usually it's hunting, but I'm trying to be good and limit myself today to mostly just run. Even though I call this stream hunting, foraging, mining because I know myself and I can't fully limit myself, but we shall see. There's one over here. Let's see what's in this. Give me something good, mister. Please. Ooh, gold. Hell yeah. Let's see. Do we think it'll be a flush? Probably not. If it were to happen on stream, I would actually cry. My ore compass. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back and I'll dot my inventory. And I can put some iron to cook. And then maybe we'll try again. Maybe I'll go to Elderwood. Mix things up. Because I like running around Bahari, but I get way too tempted to hunt. And then, you know, don't end up doing what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna run back here. This is where I have all of my workstation and stuff. Do my repairs. All this iron. I feel so iron rich. I don't think I've ever had over 100 iron bars before in my inventory. But there you go. That's fun. I really need more smelter things, but I don't really have. Well, this plot is decor locked, like it's full. So anytime I go to add something, which is a struggle because I've not finished building everything, I have to remove stuff, which is a bit of a pain. Which is kind of why I've also like sort of abandoned it to work on my other plot, which has not reached its decor limit. Okay, so I've got my iron. Let's see, what about my glass? Make some glass. How are my tools? Dang. Oh yeah, I forgot I was mining. I was actually being good for once. Okay, so that's all good. I have more rocks. I have so many rocks. What do I do with all these rocks? I'm going to smelt them and sell them because that's what I like to do. Okay, so smelt those. And then I can craft hide, make some leather, and let's see, make some mushroom leather, which is such a weird thought. But I mean, it makes sense, but it's just a weird. Oh, I guess I'm gonna do silk instead because that's what I clicked on. Okay, so that's that. Do I want to keep any of those? I don't have much room. Oh no, I've run out of room. This is just my luck, let me tell you. I could make. No. No, I need to check my garden. I will check my garden. I really need more inventory space. Like, it drives me nuts that, like, every time I come back, I basically have to sort through my inventory again. And there's something I definitely have a lot of, and it's more than I probably need, and I need to take the time and go, like, I need to just get over myself and delete it. Or sell it. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of it, I don't really have that much. Like, I don't have an unreasonable amount. So that I'm like, well, if I get rid of some, that's going to suck if I need it. But it's not really an important problem. It's just the problem of thirsty. Well, I also need to get rid of a lot of these artifacts, you know? But or what are they called? Yeah, artifacts. And I used to go, I was still collecting them for the longest time, and I would go like just offer them up to people. But it's just a lot of effort because a lot of times someone won't reply until I'm like about to leave. So then I have to like change my plans. Or I go on the other side of the map to do something. And so it's been a while, but I need to do that again because I hate the idea of just destroying them. I know a lot of people have already done it now, but it makes me sad because I want to help somebody. But yeah, I need to make room somehow. um, so let me get some stuff. Yeah, like I know a lot of people have their whole garden thing planned out, and it's like very systematic. I am not that person, at all. I do. I mean, I kind of have a plan, but it's because I like to have a little of each thing growing at once most of the time. But um, and then like if say I need a bunch of cotton for something, I will randomly just plant more cotton. But I cook so much like for focus food, and I do like preserves. And then I'm always worried about like, what if you need something for a bundle? So I just end up growing a little bit of everything. I do okay, but I know some people really optimize it and they like make it big. That's not me. Okay, my cotton. Oh, my inventory's full. I'm so bad about that. Okay, but I need to sell some of this. And then, what do I need? Oh, I need fertilizer. Thankfully, I have lots stored up. I'll just have to sell some of these rocks because I cannot get through this quick enough. And I can sell this and this and sell that. Oh, you know what? I still use. I can sell these. Okay, there we go. Cool. I'll just sell that. And this. Okay, I think that's everything. So now I can go. Yeah. Oh, my stomach is growling. Like, you would think, did I eat breakfast? Now I'm questioning it. Did I? I don't think I did. Okay, I was about to say, you would think I did eat breakfast. Oh, fertilizer. Um, and I definitely did, but I absolutely did not. I did have coffee though, so that's something, right? That's okay. After I end stream, I'll go eat. I'm thinking either like a PB&J tonight, or I could do like toast jelly, which is literally the same exact ingredients. It's just one's toasted and one's not. But yeah, and then I was talking about this earlier. Um, I'm like dreading it, but the more the day goes on, I'm looking more forward to it. But we're supposed to bake tonight. Um, well, only one of them is really baked, but we're doing fudge, pumpkin, some type of pumpkin cookie, and we're also doing Rice Krispie treats. And we're making a bunch of them, and we're using that's going to be Christmas gifts for a lot of our family. We're going to do like a tin pack with them. So I'm like, yeah, because it's exhausting and I'm so tired already. And I know my husband's going to be tired after work, but it's okay because it'll be fun. We'll put on some music and have a jolly good time. I say jolly good, like I'm British. I'm not. Okay, just need to plant this one. And I need to plant here. This music is so soothing. It's like putting me to sleep. Makes me want to take a nap. I did not sleep well last night, so that makes sense though. I ended up I was up at like midnight or so, and I ended up like opening Procreate and just doodling because I could not fall back asleep. It took forever. I'm awful. Okay, I'm gonna have to sell some stuff, which is annoying. I hate having to go through the chest, but I don't have any other choice. Uh, yeah, so like for my bugs, I usually try to aim for 5 and 5, though a lot of them I'll like fill a request for it and then I don't notice that I need more, so they kind of stay low after that sometimes. But except for like crabs, because you can cook with those. Yeah, those are all. Let's sell some eggs. I don't eat that many eggs. Eggs, it's not me. What else we got? I wish I could sell these cookies because I have so many extra cookies. Could sell some milk. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. I am so glad that the mic is hopefully not picking that up. uh, Decorating. Okay, I don't understand why in the all section decorating is right here, but when you go right here, decor's last. Like, I feel like this should be the same order, right? Or am I the only person that it bothers? I'm just like, why isn't it in the same order? Oh, I have some extra stuff in there. Put some dispel. Okay. Anything else I can sell? What do I use? Just that I whimsically sell it. Okay. That should be fun. Oh, I forgot about all this fertilizer. I should not have put all this fertilizer in my pockets. I'll just sell some. Because there is always more fertilizer. I could hear my cat behind me. Alright, let's see. So I have food. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can make a snowman. If I have enough coal. And if not, or I mean, even if so, I'll just make it real quick. Yeah, I don't. I need 5 more to make another. Okay. I'm gonna move around and wait. Or do I want to go to Elderwood and mix it up? Let's do Elderwood just because I'm I keep running around Bahari. And for once, I don't need iron because I've been doing this so much that I have giant stack of iron bars. Oh, now so nope. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to do it? Let me do what compass. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so I know I mentioned this earlier, but I don't play with the music on when I'm playing on my own. Generally, just because I tend to watch like YouTube videos, streamers, um, listen to my own music, something like that. That tends to be my go-to. I think this is like the first time I've really ever sat here and listened to the Elderwood music right now. And I'm like, this is so pretty. Welcome back, Chaos. Welcome back. I had to go home and inventory dump, and now I'm in Elderwood, continuing my quest. I needed to mix things up. I was like, okay, let's mix things up a bit. I know. Okay, where is this? Is it there? Where is the trap? I don't think we can go up here. Where is? I don't know where that is. Oh wait, is it over? No, that's a different spot. Okay. I don't know where that rock is. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, here's a rock. Oh, it's just rock though, which is very rude. I need a sound that plays every time it's just rock, and it's just a crying noise. I need it to be me crying specifically. Yes. Okay, there's one over here. Oh, don't fall in the water. Oh, there's the loot pile spot. Where? Okay, there's one over there. See, this music is so pretty. It's reminding me of a little bit of like the Skyrim, almost at Elderwood, Elder Scrolls music. Where'd that bee go? It's fine. Whatever. You can look. I don't need to catch you. It's fine. 20, 18. Oh, there's one over there. And it disappeared. I think it's so rude when it shows you a rock and then you get so close to it and then it just disappears while you watch it. Oh, there we go. There's some platinum. I find it really interesting that platinum is so rare and it's kind of like something, you know, it's something that when you find it, you know, it's really exciting and all that. But I never use platinum. I mean, like, occasionally, but it's very rare. Oh, here. That little guy. There you go. I always need more pheasants. I need, I'm working on buying all of the stuff you can buy with pheasants. And it's going really slowly, though. It's been like a hot minute since I could get something. I think I'm trying to save up for like, I think it's like 8,000 for one of the, for maybe the gazebo. I need to double check. Oh, the pile. See, so I pretty much stopped getting these just because I have all the artifacts and I have a stockpile. But man, I was hoping it might give me a present. I didn't know if it gives you a present from these loot piles, but I was hoping. It did the other day when I played, they gave a present. Ooh, yay, killing. Okay, got my wrap. Is there one in here? Good one. Oh, wraps, wherefore art thou? Which one? Where is this rock that I keep seeing? I don't know. Whatever. Let me try going to a different part of the map. Because I get so turned around in Elderwood. And I'm like, where am I? What year is it? And then also, like, I just did, I see the bugs, and I'm like, what is that? Is that paleo? Because it's like everything's purple. I think everything can give you a present. I picked garlic yesterday, I got one. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but then I started questioning myself. Oh, is that? Yes, that is. Okay. Okay. Give me something good. Come on. Please. Please, 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 please. Where are you? One thing I really, if like that would just help me so much is we need a mini map because I do not function well without a mini map. Like, and having to like look at the map and then I don't know. I just want to be able to glance at the top and be able to see where I'm going. It's like, it hasn't happened yet. Maybe one day. That's a big rock. Well, I guess I should hit it so it doesn't call me. Not call me, what's the word? Track it. That one. Let's go this way. Come here, rocks. Come on. Here, please. Don't worry, I'm not coming for y'all today. I rarely ever come hunt the schmoles here. Schmoles? Schmoles. I much prefer the other area, by the dock. It's just, I find it's a lot easier. But, yeah, over here. Okay. So, what do we... Okay, there's one over here. Before I started trying to get all the plushes and the coal with the update, I was spending a lot of time over here because for my other plot that I'm doing, it's like witchy themed, so I was making so many of those moss rugs. It was ridiculous. I had to come and get after so many ogabloos. Hi, crazy. Welcome, welcome. D is for Dungeons and Dumplings. That is correct. That is. I am so proud of you. I'm so glad you popped in. Welcome. I am looking around. Well, I say looking. I am mining and hoping that I'll get a plush at some point. And getting some coal, of course, but so far, no luck with plushes, but I'm trying. My stomach is starting to growl, though, so we'll see. We'll see how much I get done before I give in and go eat. Is he stuck? Yes, he's stuck. I might as well. It's a free Ogapoo. I've heard, I know people get like really annoyed by the Ogapoos getting glitched, but honestly, I love it so much because I'm like, free Ogapoo. That sounds wonderful. Thank you. What nothing but wins, I believe, but glad I was able to catch a stream now. I was so glad I am so glad that you were able to catch one too. It's exciting. I got to see a few of y'all today. Right? More free, more. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Like, don't get me wrong. There's glitches and stuff that are annoying. But if it's holding an Ogapoo in one spot and I get to just hit it for free, I will not complain about that at all. I purposefully go look in those spots where they get stuck to see if they're there sometimes. Especially because I finished the pond I was working on that I was needing all the Ogapoo skins for. I like how I'm running around and I'm like not even paying attention to where the rocks are. But I needed to make all those rugs, and I finished the pond, but I have a feeling I'll still need more eventually. There's some rocks. Also, always need more lotus flowers because. Ooh, a starred ruby. Nice. Though I will say, starred rubies have lost a little bit of the glamour since that glitch happened, because I feel like it used to be much more exciting when I would get a starred rupee. And now I'm like, well, I'll just add it to the stack in the bank, I guess. No, I mean, it's still exciting because that stack will eventually run out. What I did was I sold a bunch up front, so because I needed the coin, and then I saved a bunch for like to be my bank. And so as I need it, I can just go sell some. But I didn't get as many as like some people. Some people got like a ton. I did not have the patience, but I did get some. But yay, a star ruby that was not a mistake. Where's my... There they are. Okay. Also, I need focus. Where is it? Over here. Okay. Oh, it's because it's stupid rock. The rock was just a rock. It's just, I get so excited. I'm like, it's gonna be something good. And then I run up and it's nothing. It's just, it's like when the mail arrives and you think it's like a fun package. And then instead, it's like bills or something. I like rocks too. Yes, it's bills. Exactly. And more bills. And it's reminders about bills you'll have to pay in the future. Or it's like, I don't know, something else. It's just stupid. That's what I feel like when I get this stones. And like sometimes I need stone, and so it's okay. But when I'm using an ore compass because I specifically need to hit certain types of food, I get aggravated. And they become the bills. No, do not get distracted. Do not get distracted. Oh, there's a rock. I don't know why I came over here. This is not the smartest place to go do this, but I have no brain today. No brain power. We all feel it, don't we? Yes, the bill. Yeah. I mean, I can because I have to. Having bills is a part of life, but brain is overrated anyway. I agree. Why brain? What brain do? Why me brain? I don't know. Question mark. Just gotta win the lottery, the raw pet. Look, I wish I would win the lottery, because let me tell you, I would love to never have to not worry about money. Just live my little happy paleo life and not a worry in the world. Why big word when small words good? Why use big word when tiny word do trick? That would be awesome. Yes, it would. Like, I feel like I mean, and the thing is, the sad part is honestly winning like the lottery, unless it was like the highest levels, like the biggest lotteries, it's still like, like when you think about it, you're like, okay, well, I need this amount to cover whatever. Like, but you can do it smartly. Like, some people just blow it, but I feel like I would try to plan. Like it's like, well, it's like one of those things because life is so expensive. And when I was younger, I could have never guessed that like some huge lump sum that back then I would have been like, wow, that's such a huge amount of money. I could live on that. That now I'm like, oh God, no, I couldn't. And I don't live a very lavish lifestyle. I live in a small apartment. We eat at home most of the time. Like, we're very whatever. But I do have like health issues and stuff. So, and we have 2 cats and all that. I don't know. It just adds up. But I feel like us, like people who, if you treated your big winnings smartly, you can make it work. Especially if you don't need to live a lavish lifestyle. Like, I would go and get me a place to live, like, just big enough for what I need, and just live there and not interact with the world. We got mouths. Exactly. Exactly. I have one right here, but I don't. Let's see. Oh, come see. I don't know. She'll. This is Moo Moo, or Mary Moo is her full name. She's like, what are you doing, mom? She's so sweet. I've tried to put beds for them. Oh, I did not mean to spin my mouse like that. I tried to put beds for them in the office where my computer is, and they refuse to lay on them. But I put a crumpled blanket and they're happy. Yeah, I 100% agree. It's kind of sad to know that there's so many runners who just don't have the financial literacy to keep it going. Oh, absolutely. And that's a huge part of it. Like, don't get me started because this is kind of one of my soapbox areas. But yeah, like we're kind of set up to fail basically. And that way, like not we, but like people generally. And it sucks. True, but if I want a decent amount, I would like to help my Twitch friends. Oh yes, that's my other big thing. It's like I'd get me like a house where I could like purchase outright, I'd figure it out to be the best financial plan possible. And then I would, if with whatever money I could, like where I set aside where I would be able to live, I would want to just like take care of the people around me and like my friends. And like I would absolutely be that random person that would just be giving money to people because I'm like, okay, I have money now. I can do this. That's also probably why I don't have a lot of because yeah. I have a list of peeps on my lottery win. Yes, see, exactly. I have so many things I would like to do. Like I would absolutely go into like all my favorite streamers and I would absolutely like give them like just a huge thank you financially. Um and like my parents, I would probably help them. Probably. I mean, I would help them out. And like my friends, like even if it's like stuff like my friend has like student loans, like being like, hey, let me pay those off for you. I would also like to pay off my student loans, but you know, that'll be a while. Especially considering I'm not working right now. Gotta love it. I got distracted and I forgot to hit rocks. Where are rocks? What are rocks? Do you wear rocks? Just kidding. Don't wear rocks. My cat is like right here. I said that I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, if I keep streaming, I'm going to need to eventually set up some type of cat cam because she's like right out of camera. She's right here. But she's being cute. Student loans are a nightmare. Yes, absolutely they are. I just started making somewhat of a dent in my undergrad loans. And then I went to grad school. Well, actually, I had started making a dent in my initial round of undergrad loans because I did a year before I took a break. And I finally made a dent, and then I went back to school and I finished my undergrad, and then I went to grad school. And I just started paying back last month, and it's a pain. The struggles of you smart people. I don't know, man. Am I that smart? I signed up for this. Okay, but I mean, to be fair, in my defense, like, no matter what happens, like, this has kind of always been, and not because I think everybody needs to go to school or anything like that. I'm big on, I believe that not everyone needs to go to get higher education because for some people, what you want to do, it just doesn't make sense, you know? And also just not for everybody. But for me, I am a huge George. And I've always dreamed about going, like, when I was a little kid, I would like be like, I'm gonna be a doctor. It's like not like medical doctor, but I'm like, I'm gonna get me a doctorate or I'm gonna be so smart. And I was like 6, like I was that nerd kid. Um And so when I had to drop out of school, it was like really rough on me, like because it was really important to me that I finished. And so going back, I'm glad I did. I got my degree and I am still holding out some hope that I'm going to be able to use it and everything. It's just hard right now because with my with my illness, it's really hard because like how am I gonna apply for a job if I can't get through the application in an hour or two because like I can't get through the application because I can't think, like and then I have to wait for a free day to do that. Like it's a whole thing, but it sucks because I am very passionate about what I went to school for and I really really would love to do work with it. So I'm definitely like I'm trying to if I can't get back in the workplace because it's not like I necessarily want to go to work, but I want to use my degree and I want money. Um, so maybe eventually I'll figure out something. Um, honestly, I didn't go to college. I was speaking for my sister because she was over 30K in students. Yeah, it is pricey. Yeah. And there's no shame in not going to college. Like I said, I'm big on I don't it really bothers me that there's like in a lot of places, there's this expectation. It's just what you have to do. And I'm like, that is just not it doesn't make sense. And also college isn't accessible to everyone for a variety of reasons, which again, this is kind of my soapbox because like my passion area is like information and my particular thing that like interests me the most is how that overlaps with um like marginalized groups as well as like access and everything related to that. Anyway, it's like I said, soapbox, but it's something I find really interesting and a really important topic. Um, I believe your goals so you can keep reaching. Yes, yeah. I still got hope. It's rough. I'm still putting you in the smart people group. Chaos, you can get out of this though. You're very smart. And I think we all know degrees have nothing to do with smartness. Now, they can teach you a lot. It gives you a little bit of cred in certain areas. Like I obviously appreciate what they do, but my husband is one of the smartest people I've ever met. And I know I'm a little biased because, he's my husband. But I genuinely think he's one of the smartest people in the world. Like he's just so smart. He's very talented with his music. Um, like musically, I just think he's just very smart. And he knows all these things, and like he's so quick putting things together, like with things that I would struggle with. Anyway, all that to say is, like me, he dropped out of school well, actually, he dropped out sooner than me. I finished my first year. And like I said, I did eventually go back, but it took a while. Um, and he dropped out. Okay, a present. Okay. He dropped out just a little bit into it. And I've always told him, I was like, look, that is just really good proof that those things are not perfectly correlated or anything because no. And also, some of the people I was in grad school with, let me tell you, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I just got a Palia Discord message. Players might be returning a login screen shortly because of a hotfix. Oh, yeah. Thank you for letting me know because I have not checked uh my stuff. Okay. All right. What time is it? Okay, I'll probably stream until 12, so about like 20 something more minutes or so. And then yeah, and then I'll get off because I think my husband's gonna come swing by, which is a very weird statement, but he's gonna come swing by to drop some meat off. We're making gumbo this weekend. And so my brother-in-law brought him a bunch of meat to use for it, and he brought it to him at work, so he's gonna come drop it off at lunch. And then I can feed myself because I am also very hungry. But yeah. But yes, thank you, Chaos, because I did not see the Discord message. Look at them overlays. I need to go here. Why did I do that? I need to get out of here because I think the Elderwood is too distracting for me. Like, I feel like I'm not focused on the rocks. Maybe I'll go back to Bahari for a bit before I stop for the day. Well, stop stream at least, because it's probably a decent chance I'll be back later. In between the bacon. Okay, let's I'm gonna go to my housing plot inventory dump, and then I think I'm gonna go to Bahari and try there again, just because I feel like that's my greatest my greatest my greatest strength. Yeah, chance, that's the word I was looking. My greatest chance of getting something would be with the Bahari because I tend to like be able to more consistently hit rock. Oh, but now I have more stuff to try to fit in my inventory. Love that. Love that for me. Let's see. Do I have amethyst still? Yes. Cool. Sell that. Sell that. I should not sell that, but I'm going to. Sell that. Sell that. Okay, and then I can go put these to cook. I'm hoping it doesn't kick me though. It might, but I hope it doesn't. It's been working good so far. I've been pleasantly surprised. I've expected to have more tech issues with streaming than I have. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. Because I feel like it's so funny because I'm supposed to be really good with tech. Like part of my degree is literally focused on technology. So I just I feel like I should be good with it, but I don't think I live up to it. But to be fair, it's just because I get really frustrated and then I quit. But so far so good. So far so good. And I think we got a good starter set up here, so that's exciting. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll see if I can dump this in my inventory and then I'll just delete the rest and go. Because I want to try to do another round before. Okay, I'm just got the solid rock. Always having to solve rocks. Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh, did I repair? Yes, I did. Cool. Doesn't matter if it's like 2 seconds ago. I will forget it. Also, another thing is I really, really, really hope that they fix these pavers soon because this is driving me up the freaking wall. Like, I have my paths perfectly laid out the way I want them with their varying sizes, and this looks so bad. This looks so bad. And then on my other plot that I'm working on like the switchy plot. And that's where I realized, so I started readjusting and I had adjusted 2 areas and fixed it. And then I realized what had happened, that all the pavers were the same exact size. And that's why I was struggling. It was a whole thing. And now I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to work on decor until I fix it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna I have one last word compass, so I can use this. And hopefully make do a little bit better here than I did in the Elderwood. I think it also doesn't help. I just find the Elderwood so distracting normally, plus trying to stream at the same time. I just could not. I could not get my brain to focus. Bahari's a little easier, I think. Okay. We got one here. Off to a good start with at least having like big rocks that are not just rocks. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. Let me flare this. Let's see. Where am I? I am D4. Okay, so what else we got? Oh, there's one down here. And it's just rock. Boo. Boo, just rock. Except for music. I like rock. I just wish that the compass didn't track them, because if the compass didn't track them, I wouldn't have to always go get them. But since the compass does, I can't, because if I ignore them, I will inevitably get confused and turned around and there 42 times in a row. And can't tell if this is iron or just rock. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, I literally cannot tell sometimes. Oh, that was iron. Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, so there's one over here. I don't know why my voice just did that. Okay, oh, I see it. Is it just rock? Yep. But at least there's some iron next to it. I feel like I was having so much better luck with gold the other day. I don't know why. Like, I found some today, but that's all not as much. What else? Where are my plushies? Oh, where? Does anybody? Oh, I'm just singing this along, like Veggie Tales. This is what I mean by, like, I have like tracks in my brain. There's always something going on, and apparently right now it's singing Veggie Tale songs. But I will spare y'all because I cannot sing. This weather today is making me feel lazy. Ooh, what kind of weather are you having? Is it like rainy weather? I associate rainy weather with like, I just did it again. I just fell. I associate rainy weather with lazy weather, or like really cold weather, but also hot weather. I guess any weather extreme, because I don't do well with the heat, so I tend to like those. Like 59 and rainy. Oh, that does sound lovely. That sounds like honestly my ideal kind of day. I love rainy weather. I love cold weather. And when it's cool and raining, especially when you don't have to leave, like when you're just chilling out at home, it's the absolute best. Okay, I will. Oh my gosh, jump. There we go. Finally. I don't know what the weather is today. Me either. I don't like hot weather. Yeah, I don't either. Which we live in certainly an area to not like hot weather. I always think it's ironic how so many people that just hate hot weather live where it's hot. Because yeah, it's so miserable hot outside most of the time here, but I can't do it. I've always been really sensitive to heat, and then my illness that I have makes me super, super sensitive on top of that, along with some other things. So I'm like, nah. Ooh, level 60 mining. Yay. Let's see. Right now, it is 70. It's 73 outside, which is not bad. It's just annoying because it's almost Christmas. But the low today was 57. We did finally have a freeze though. Earlier this week, it got into the 20s, which was very low for us. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm excited because mining is my second lowest. Or did I? Where did branching go? Yeah, it's my second lowest. So I'm excited. Trying to get it to catch up. Okay, there's one over here. Come on, wouldn't it just be? What if I just managed to get a beautiful plunge for like right now? Like that would be just marvelous. Oh gosh. I think my mining is still in the 40s. I was talking about this earlier that I like mining so much, but what annoys me about it is I feel like it levels up incredibly slow compared to other things because like mining is one of the things I would say I probably do the most of besides maybe hunting and gardening. But it it takes so long to level up. Like my highest is hunting at 149, about to be 150. And you cannot like I do spend a lot of time mining, but I haven't spent that much more time sorry, hunting. I haven't spent that much more time hunting than I have mining because I mine almost every time I go hunt. But like my mining is my second lowest. Like that bothers me. I think it's just slow for some reason. Well, I guess just not a lot of XP when we pick up. Like but I want that 100 mining. I want those all 100s so that I don't know. It'll just make me feel better. For iron. Look at all those low bugs. I'm trying to be good at removing them. Pretty sure my highest is bug catching. That makes sense. Bug catching is I feel like bug catching is a good one to level up. My bug catching is 10 something. I don't remember exactly. But that's one of my higher ones too. From all the times I've gone meet up with people to just catch bugs. Or like trying to get the flushes. Also, I used to bug a lot for money in the game. I used to go do the beetles and Elderwood. But then I started on trying to get all my achievements, and then between that and them introducing the bundles, that's pretty much, and then, oh, and me decorating. That's kind of kept me busy. Let's see. What else we got? I got some over here. Give me something good, please. Okay, that's iron. That's good. Beetles are pretty good money. Yeah, there's this spot. There's like this little clip thing that's a really good spot where you basically only get the beetles and you get a couple of the frogs. But it's really good for that, and I would make a ton of money from it, but I just haven't been back there. But I am someone which I'm like this in most games. I pretty much try to pick up everything. Now, I do sometimes just delete something because I run out of inventory room. But for the most part, I try to keep everything and then I take it back and I sell whatever I don't. For the most part. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Is it doing the thing? Is Palia gonna shut down? Probably, huh? That has to be what's going on. Because I am stuck. And the unstuck is not working. That's fun. I wonder. I guess I'll find out in a second. I'll try quitting the game because I'm stuck and I can't go home. So just enjoy the black screen for a second. Oh, come on, I'm on my. I'm trying to get one last run in before I'm gonna call it. Let's see if I can get it back up. Palia really chose a lovely time for maintenance. What I wonder what they're fixing. I need to open that and look. Which I wonder which thing server helped it. I open it and all I see is just people talking about how they can't get the flesh. Yeah, that must have been the hot fix. Because 224 Palians ahead of me. Love that. By the time I get in, it'll probably. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. I just wanted to try to hit a couple more. I just wanted a push. Come on. 88. We're down to 88. Do this. Come on. The music's so majestic. She just waits. It makes me want to watch Lord of the Rings. I can't even lie. But to be fair, I always want to watch Lord of the Rings. It's kind of like my default mode. 71. Come on, Palia. Let me in. I was in shock last night when I got it. I am so happy for you. Also jealous, but so happy for you because this is a struggle. I won't give up though. I'm not gonna give up. Thankfully I like to do this. Like that's part of one of my favorite things to do in game is just run around and squirrel and hit rocks and stuff. So I haven't given up hope yet, but I am skeptical. I'm hoping you'll get it. I believe. Thank you. I hope so. They're so cute. They're like I love those questions. Oh gosh, look, I love when we all spawn in at the same time. That's so funny. Okay. Well, my compass is still going. Oh, I forgot. I had a compass going. I just wasted that. That sucks. Oh well. Go. Thank you. Let's see. Maybe we can get a couple more. I always fall right here. Like, I don't know why. See, that is why I will not be attempting the tower on stream anytime soon because I've gotten further than I did originally. And it was my lovely friends helping me and giving me tips that help and encouragement. But I'm so bad and I get so frustrated. Maybe eventually. I feel like when I do, it'll be whenever I want to get my husband to do it, to try it on stream. Because again, I have this theory that he's just gonna get it in one go and it's gonna make me mad. So I'll probably do that then. But the tower is just something else I've kind of also abandoned while I look for coal and fleshes. Iron. Come on, give me a plushie. Oh, okay. Oh, my compass ran out. I will see if I can get a few more. I would say if you do it, definitely do it with breads. It helps a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Um, yeah, I'm definitely keeping that in mind. But like, so with the tower, I wouldn't have, um, like, I forgot, there was a couple times like y'all gave advice, and it was because of people's advice that I was able to get it, because I was like, oh, okay, let me try doing it this way. And I do see that like every time that I play, oh well, I get more confident with it, and it gets a little bit easier. But I really wish, I really wish there was save points with it, because I think I would be better off. But I always give myself praise for the fact I am not a platformer game type of girl. That's not what I'm good at. I I'm a run around and stab things or mine things, build things type of girl. But platformers, I'm not really that great at them. Like I get overwhelmed. So pretty good with how far I got on the tower considering that. But I'll try my best. I'll do a couple more minutes. I just really I want I want the flesh. Okay. I also need presents, so I'll just get this guy. Oh, cool. I'm glad I gave you a present. So that was not for nothing. Neat. Oh, look at gold. Um, I was definitely hitting a rough. Helia did not need to do me like that. Let's see. No more rocks over here. There was a place in Final Fantasy XIV where they have platform jump puzzles, and it was rough for me. Okay, so that's interesting. So I started playing Final Fantasy XIV a while back because my friend was really into it. I'm thinking of the right one, I think. Anyway, but I never got that. I never got to that or whatever. So, but I imagine I would probably have struggled a ton. Especially because if I struggle with the tower and I get it, I have like over 1,000 hours in this game, and I feel very comfortable with it. So I'm like, that's the only reason why also I've improved at the tower slightly, is that I've been playing so much now that I'm a little bit more used to it. But I feel like in Final Fantasy, I would absolutely have failed. Why did I jump? I know I need to rest longer than that. It's at the Golden Saucer. Oh yeah, the online one. Okay, so that is the one I played. I just probably didn't get that far. And I think it's also the one where like it's to a certain level. It's free access, right? I think. Um, but I'm pretty sure I stopped before I got to the max of what I could do. I go through phases. Games. 70, yeah. 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 I did start playing Lord of the Rings online though. Well, I say that. I did one night. I re-downloaded it. I had to make a whole new character. Um, and I got through the beginning part, and then once I was ready where I could save, I started doing stuff, but then I think I stopped. I got a little overwhelmed, so that's why I paused for now, but I would like to try again. Because I was getting used to it a little bit as I was going, and I was like, okay, okay, this is fun. Same is free trial max. Yeah, 70 sounds about right for Final Fantasy free trial, because um I remember it being decently high because I was like, okay, this is enough that it's worth me trying it, if that makes sense. Because I don't, so I, my MMO origin story is, RuneScape. I was really into RuneScape when I was in middle school and high school, and then when I met my husband, we connected over that we both played old school RuneScape, and I started playing again. So that is like my one game that I would pay a monthly fee for, but it was also super cheap. Like when we first started playing, premium membership was like $10. So it's gone up a little bit. But so I didn't want to like pay for like another thing until unless I know I'm really gonna like it. So I think I kind of I didn't get far enough where I got to that point. But that's like with Palia, I waited until I put hundreds of hours in, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna get me an outfit. I think I've earned it by now. I've played long enough that this isn't gonna be a one and done. And now with all as many hours as I got in, I was like, I think this game is stuck with me as long as it exists. My first was EverQuest. Oh, that's fun. I haven't played EverQuest, but I had it saved on somewhere, but I haven't played that. I played Elder Scrolls Online for a bit, um, and I really enjoyed that game. But the problem I have with a lot of MMOs, which I was talking about this earlier, because Palia is like this one big exception for me, is that I a lot of times the communities are really toxic, so I tend to only either play solo or I play with people I already know. And especially with Elder Scrolls Online, I would just never talk to other people, and it's really hard because it's one of those games that you need other people to be able to do stuff like the dungeons and everything. So I stopped playing, and also there was a while where it just would not load on my computer. So yeah, but then after came World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings Online. Nice. So World of Warcraft was also one of my beginner ones, but I never paid for it, so I had like very limited access. But I played, I had downloaded, and so very short in backstory. Like I just didn't really have access to a lot of games and things growing up. It wasn't really something that was like normalized or accepted in my house. And my siblings are like way older than me, so I didn't have that like kind of experience. Um, so I did a lot of free trials for games. Like I would download, do a free trial, and then return it. Oh wait, this is probably closer. And then I could re-download it again for another free trial. And that's what I did with World of Warcraft. And I did it a couple times and played. And I loved it. I used to be obsessed with this show called The Guild, if anyone knows it, with Felicia Day. Back in the day, that was my jam, and it inspired me. I was like, I'm obsessed. I want to play video games like that. And so it kind of led me to start. But yeah, it was like it was big on the internet, and then after a while, it got added to some streaming services even. But yeah, and then Lord of the Rings Online, I downloaded several years ago to try it, but like I said, I never got super far in it. But I'm hoping to keep playing now. But I think I'm gonna wrap things up because looks like he'll be here soon, and I need to eat. But thank you everyone that joined. I'm really excited. This is only my second real stream, and I think it's going really well. I've had a lot of fun, and y'all make me feel super comfortable, and don't mind my shenanigans. So thank you, and thank you, Chaos. I was so glad to see you again. Of course, look how slow this is. 1,138 Paley. I have a feeling I won't make it back to my house, so I'll just close it here. But you're doing awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I will end it here. Not sure when I'll stream again, but probably not tomorrow, possibly this weekend. But we'll see. So, thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay.